beautiful South Florida. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Miami Dolphins. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Gun.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. For the first play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They go play action with Burrow. And it's knocked away and incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
11. 12.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's to his tight end, All. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Burrow will throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Hooked off by Quan Martin. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Think right. Here we go.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Brought him a little extra space. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd and a couple. The Dolphins at 4-5, a game under 500. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
11.
Now Lawrence. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. His 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Dolphins take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Here we go.
Oh, a design run for their wideout. Down the sideline he goes. Jamar Chase. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Evan McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
What's going on in the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Brings up second.
Against the receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jamison Williams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Play action. It's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
First catch of the game by Higgins, and he's got his guys a first down.
I'm one, ready? Here we go. What?
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
And there defensively was Jack Jones. You talk about this Miami defense.
Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
11. Here we go. Here we go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 39.
This defense for the Dolphins, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
11. Here we go.
Burrow on play action. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
On 2, ready? 11 MT. Let's get set. Right 80. 11 MT. 11 Tommy. 12. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Now Lawrence.
His throw caught right around the 6.
And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run. Achane.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Lawrence. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did. And came through with a big-time pick 6.
Nice hunt. Eleven. 11. Stop.
Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Open net is Waddle, complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Into the hands of Williams across the formation.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Jamison Williams
with career touchdown number 75.
And the Dolphins are once again back in front.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
It's caught at the 1. And he will find the end zone here. And the lead moves up to 7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to...
And our ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Lawrence will throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Now a 2nd and 10.
30 left. This is it. 11.
Here's Lawrence.
And he fires one incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
Go. Sink right, open. Sink right.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Check. 13, Luke.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run.
They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Second and 9.
Hey, run! Hey, I'm gun.
Now Lawrence to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
He's got it to Williams. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Gun. Shot. 180. 11. 12.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. That's strong running. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back to throw now on first down.
Well, that's the third interception for Lawrence.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
His 7th touchdown on the ground and 10th overall. And the Bengals take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. McPherson on for the point after.
And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Bengals 29, Dolphins 22. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
At the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's here too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
Here we go.
They'll run for it with Achane.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Go. 11.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. That is incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
And he slings one that's incomplete. That pass just... a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. First throw now for the backup Tua Tagovailoa. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So now it's 2 straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their second pick on 2 drives.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. 180. Right shot.
A handoff as they run the counter play. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Saw the linebacker, Damone Clark, coming through with a stop. Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Ready, shot. Stop.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Gun. Shot. Hey, can. 11 mighty. 12. 11. Shot.
Now Burrow. Well, that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Here we go. 12. 180. 11 MT. 11. 11. 12. Stop.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They get 11 there on 4th and 10. Didn't get it by much, but it is a 1st down.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Ready, shot. 11. Shot.
Burrow looking to pass.
And nearly another interception. Well, it would have been his 3rd of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on.
Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
180.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
MT, take. 11 MT, take. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Here's Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
When you think about it, that's a pretty important second-half field goal, Charles. That now stretches this to 2 possessions and really kind of ratchets up the pressure on that opposing sideline.
It certainly does, because that interception and adding a field goal to it, that puts them in firm control of this game right now. They're about one more big stop from putting this thing absolutely out of reach.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Solo left side. Ready. Turbo 1, high. Let's go. 21G, 21G.
From the gun, it's Tua.
This one thrown underneath to Achane.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Tua to throw again. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play.
Did he get their feet down? Yes. Touchdown.
Jamison Williams.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season.
And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Dolphins 29. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11,
In motion, the tight end.
12. Stop.
On second down, they'll run it here. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Wide 80. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. Stop.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Call it a gain of a yard. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
11 Tommy. Can. Stop. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. Stop.
Burrow will throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Big 13. Big 13. 11 MT. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Achane gets it from the gun. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 105 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Tua going to throw.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 20-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
They come up now on 2nd and 2. A run straight ahead with Achin.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's 1st down.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready. Out.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Dolphins have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Dolphins 36, Bengals 32.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Get set. 180. Rise up.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Here comes 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And they keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
2 yards on the play.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 12.
Burrow.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Thomas. 12.
Here's Burrow. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up.
So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. You got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
11.
Throwing, Burrow. Has taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here we go.
Well, now they'll try the end around.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
On 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
11 Thomas. 11. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 12. Stop.
Burrow.
To the goal line. line, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Ball resting on the 20. This is 2nd and 10.
It's just 11, 11, 11. Hey, can. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
To throw, Burrow.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now.
Here we go.
3rd and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Stop.
Now Burrow.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
I'm one, ready?
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I'm one, ready?
4th down. 10 yards to go.
Here we go, here. 11 MT, 11 MT. 180. 11, 11, 11. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
21G, 21G. All right.
Here's Tua.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here's second down.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the play off in time.
Frustrating for the head coach. Frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
They'll come up now. This is second and long. Throwing Tua.
Now run, and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. Now Tua. He'll try and do this himself.
And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Go ahead.
They'll go. H.M.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And the ball is knocked out. And the Bengals have recovered it. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for the Bengals, it's a rare victory for them as they get that record back to 3-7. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Miami,